What do a spoon, a hammer, a feather, and a dart all have in common? You are probably thinking to yourself, not very much at all, or nothing. What they do have in common is that they all describe me, Big Man. These items will help me to describe my past, my present, and my future, and will help me tell you a little bit more about myself. My first item representing my past is a spoon. I chose a spoon because it represents, or a spoon is smooth. The smoothness of the spoon represents how my life has gone so far. My life so far has been pretty simple and easy. I have never had to deal with any major conflicts. I've never had to deal with things like my parents being divorced or close family members passing away. I've been able to live my life pretty much how I wanted. I have done the things I wanted to do in my life and have achieved what I wanted to. Basically, I'm not saying that my life has been uneventful, but I haven't had to deal with any major conflicts or tragedies or rough patches or drama. My life has been pretty smooth. Okay, my second item representing my present is a hammer. I chose a hammer because it represents the mindset that I have right now and am currently struggling with. The hammer represents my present because I am constantly beating myself up over things that I shouldn't. I am hard on myself in pretty much everything. This includes school, work, sports, and a lot of things. I'm not really sure why, but I set and have very high expectations and standards for myself, and sometimes I expect too much out of myself and put too much pressure on myself to do well in things. And this leads me to overthink and to get mad at myself when things do not turn out how I wish they would. My third object representing my future is a feather. I chose a feather because it represents the mindset that I want to have in the future and that I want to develop. The feather represents a mindset of being stress-free and carefree and being light and weightless like a feather. The feather ties in with the hammer because I want to become less hard on myself. The feather represents me wanting to get rid of the mindset that I have right now and to become more carefree and to worry less about mistakes. I don't want to be constantly overthinking and getting mad at myself. I want to be able to move on from things easier when I don't do as well as I would like to. My final object, my theme object, is a dart. I chose dart because you throw darts at a target. A dart, for me, represents being goal-oriented and always wanting to achieve something. I always have things that I am working towards and striving towards. Right now, I'm trying to improve my golf skills and doing well in school. The dart also ties in with the rest of my objects. The dart ties in with the spoon because I have done and achieved what I have wanted to so far in my life. And it also ties in with the hammer and the feather because I want to become more carefree and stress-free. So now you know what a spoon, a hammer, a feather, and a dart all have in common. These items describe how smooth my life has been so far, how I have high expectations for myself, how I want to become more stress-free, and how I am always working to achieve something. I hope that through these 4 items that you were able to learn a little more about me.